This is CountryLine TV. I'm Natalie Cox, and we're at the Woolworth Theatre in Nashville for the premiere of Sheriff Country. We're here with Matt and Kevin at the premiere of Sheriff Country. This is very exciting. It's very exciting. Can you tell us a little bit about the show?
Well,
you're the one that's in it the most.
Yeah. Oh,
so.
yeah. Okay. Well, these guys built an incredible show in Fire Country. They're in their fourth season right now. And we're lucky to be able to present an opportunity to see a different side of Edgewater, which is the fictitious town in which the story is set.
Yeah.
And so we get to see a little bit of the underbelly, a little bit of the darker side of Edgewater, some not so great folks that, got to handle them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we get to see this guy.
Right. I was going to say there's a little bit of comedy in there, though. It is dark.
Got to.
I've only seen the sort of teaser trailers that they sent out. I'm looking forward to seeing the whole thing tonight. But there's a little bit of humor in there as well.
Yeah, we were just talking about in law enforcement, there tends to be that rapport and that sort of you have to have a way of dealing with the heaviness of the job.
Yep.
And there's such a high attrition rate a lot of the time. And one of the ways that people take a load off is to keep it light. Is what I've been told. I'm not just owning that as a phony actor, pretending to be law enforcement, but this is what I've heard from a lot of law enforcement.
Yeah, same. You know what's great about this world that we're creating, actually, and that you guys are lucky enough to be part of? Is that
you can thank him later.
First and foremost, it's about a small town, right?
Yeah.
And within that small town, you're going to know everybody. So within that comes history.
Yeah.
And within that history comes comedy. And there comes heartache.
Yeah.
So basically, the world is leaning into. If I knew you since third
life.
grade, there's going to be a funny story.
Yep.
I remember you having dirt under your nails. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's going to be that. So
Absolutely.
I think the world's dive into that pretty well.
I love it. Kevin, tell us about directing, because you stepped in and you directed a few of this.
I'll tell you about his directing.
No, tell me about
Yeah,
directing.
go on. How was it? Give us the tea. Come on. Was he good?
Should I tell the truth?
I hear this.
No, he was awesome. You go ahead. You go ahead.
Directing was great.
Well, it's a lot different than being in front of the camera,
It is,
and you
absolutely.
do both. But but because you have this history with Fire Country, did it feel easier to direct?
You know what? Honestly, no.
Oh.
It was easy to understand the world, but their show is a lot more complicated.
Right.
Our show's very action oriented, so it's about like the event, right? Like theirs is much more about the chase and about the hunt.
Right.
Which had to slow down my process a little bit and really be specific about the choices that I made.
Yeah.
Whereas our show is like, you go here, you go there, you go there, blah, blah, all this stuff is happening. Theirs is like, you have to use your brain a little bit more to outsmart, keep the audience on point of guessing, but also, figuring it out as we go. So I loved directing your show. It was complicated.
We're here with Jon Wood. How's it going this evening? You're very
so
dapper.
good, thank you.
I
Look
like
at you.
it.
I told you, I like the fringe.
We're here at the premiere of Sheriff Country. It's very exciting.
Yeah, it is.
I love a movie premiere or a TV premiere. It's great, isn't it?
This is my first time. So
This is your first
This
time?
is my first premiere.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm
well, welcome.
excited, yeah.
You are on another show, though.
I am.
Which we're all very excited about. We're excited about Sheriff Country for sure, and we're going to be talking about that a bit later in the show, but we're excited about The Road.
Oh, yeah.
What was that like when you got the call that you were going to go and do this? Did you have to audition for it or apply for it?
No, so it was kind of like, I don't want to say like all in who you knew, but like they reached out to me, so they knew like when I got onto the show, they kind of let me know that there was a lot of people that they were looking at, which was amazing to hear that, hey, I was one of the 12 that was like, we want you a part of this show. So then we flew out to LA and kind of met with everybody, and there was a little bit of an audition. They definitely wanted us to make sure we could sing and perform before we go and play in front of thousands of people.
We're just gonna hear them
for
once.
Keith Urban,
Just once, maybe.
like make sure this isn't his first time singing in front of a crowd, and
it's not your first time singing.
No,
it wasn't.
no.
You've been doing this for.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to think. Going on like 15 years now.
Okay.
So, I started really young.
Yeah.
We used to have, I had a family band with my dad, and we would play all over my hometown and just like outside. Like we played a barbecue joint. We had like a standing gig at a barbecue joint in my hometown that I was like 14 years old playing. And
did you have any idea at that age that you would be then opening for Keith Urban?
No, I didn't. I don't want to say I thought it wasn't. I don't want to say I thought it was impossible, but I don't think I thought about get like I just love music so much that was like my main. That was just like my main reason I did it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it as a job until I was 21 years old and didn't know what the heck I was doing with my life. And my dad was like, "Why don't you just try like move to Nashville, like see what that's all about."
There you go. Now here you are.
Here I am, 7 years later.
Was the road a really amazing experience for you?
Oh, it was
must
incredible. I mean, just with the team, but also like when you put Taylor Sheridan, Blake Shelton, Keith Urban, Gretchen Wilson,
Right.
You're like, how do you make anything bad with that? Like,
You can't.
You can't.
I feel like Sheridan, everything he does is amazing.
Everything he touches turns to
right?
gold.
And then you add in those massive country music stars as well.
Exactly.
It's a
And
no-brainer.
just the love and the appreciation that they showed for all of us of like, they know what it's like to be, I don't want to say at the bottom, but like they know what it's like to climb.
Yeah. To be
This
working.
career.
And
to be
kind
working
of,
and chasing your dream. And it wasn't, like a gotcha show or anything like that. It was truly like, hey, we believe in all of y'all.
Yeah.
Now go out there and prove yourself.
I love that.
And it was unreal.
Well, I feel like CBS are doing a very good job at picking good shows.
Oh,
This one I'm excited to see tonight.
I know.
Now, we all know it's about sheriffs. If you were to be arrested with a country singer for something, we won't say what, but who do you think would be, obviously, we're going to take Morgan Wallen out of the equation here. Which country artist would you like to be in the backseats of a police car with? Because you've done something.
Oh, geez.
Slightly
Honestly,
fun, but
I'm going to
very
go
naughty.
with Cassidy. Cassidy off the
Okay.
road. Cassidy, like, she would get us into trouble somehow. I love her, but I'm not a troublemaker.
Okay.
But anywhere you go with Cassidy, she's just like, I would be the one that get arrested, and she like ends up sneaking out the back.
Yeah.
Like,
And you're taking the fall for it.
and I'm taking the fall for it.
There's a spin-off show right there waiting to be written.
I
by the
know.
sounds
So
of
if I
things.
get arrested, it's because of Cassidy
Okay,
Daniels.
fair enough.
John,
Thank you for having a chat
Thank
with
you so
us.
much.
Best of luck with everything. I can't wait to see the road when it comes out. It's going to be
Me too.
awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Cassidy Daniels, like Jack. I love this. Cassidy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I am just loving your accent, and I feel like I should just give you a script and you could just read it to me.
Thank you. My accent's a little smorgasbord of all the places that I'm from. I was born in Marion, North Carolina.
Right.
My childhood was in Kentucky, and
I thought there was a bit of Kentucky in
Yeah,
there.
a little bit of Kentucky, and the rest of it's down in Florida. And man, it comes and goes.
I
in
love
different ways.
it. I love it. So we are chatting to some of your fellow TV stars who have been on the road with you. And I will say this, so we were talking about Sheriff Country because we're here for the screening tonight with Jon Wood, and I asked who he would get arrested with. And he said you.
More than likely, I like to do hood rat stuff with my friends, and John's my friend, so we might.
There
might
you
as
go.
well,
What do
know?
you think you would possibly get arrested for?
I don't know. Probably being drunk in a bar somewhere, probably singing karaoke where we ain't supposed to karaoke.
There you go.
That sounds about right.
That sounds, I mean, I'll be there. That sounds
Nothing
great.
too dangerous, just a little hood ratism.
You know, just a little bit on the edge. So,
Yeah.
how was it on the road? It must have been absolutely amazing. Everybody has just literally poured out the love for it.
Oh my gosh, I mean, they couldn't have picked a better cast for the very first season. I
Right.
think the biggest thing about the show is you truly never know where it's going to go. Like,
Right.
you never know who's going to stay and who's going to go home, and it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
But you're going to see genuine reactions because we didn't know,
Right.
obviously. And, man, it was a whirlwind.
It must be so nerve-wracking. It sounds a bit like Survivor. You get to leave the island now,
It
like.
was literally like Survivor, except a bunch of musicians that they took and made fight over $250,000 and a record deal and a slot at Stagecoach.
Can we just talk about the slot at Stagecoach
Yes.
for a second? I read that and was like, that in itself, I mean, the whole package is amazing, right? The recording deal and everything is like great, but you get to play at Stagecoach.
Stagecoach, man. I mean, you couldn't have
Have
asked
you
for
been
I've
to
never been to Stagecoach.
I've never been. Could
And
you imagine if the first time you go, you get to play it?
Literally, that's what all of us were thinking. We're like, could you imagine if your very first time at Stagecoach is you're playing?
Like,
Like, that's
hello.
the Coachella of country music.
Right?
So, I mean, it's crazy.
That would be amazing. I'm so glad that you had a good time. And what's so nice is that everybody is so complimentary about everybody that was on the show.
I swear, everybody really genuinely loves everybody of the cast. You're going to see us getting a little catty sometimes. You're going to see us a little bit of
happens.
drama every now and then, but it ain't no different than siblings. We were
Yeah.
a family on the road, and we knew that we had to stick with each other. because we're the only ones that are going through this as of
Right.
right now, you
I
know,
love
so
that.
we're in it together.
I love that. And what's going on with you music-wise, other than this massive
wow.
show that you've been on, obviously? What's going on?
So I'm releasing some new music in the new year, possibly at the end of this year.
Okay.
I'm going in to record in a couple weeks, and it's going to be just pretty much every song I sang on the show. You're going to be
Wow.
able to hear every single song I did on the show, and it's going to be finally out for the world to hear, and it's going to be a big old release.
Now, do you know much about the show today?
You know, I have to be honest, I do not. But what I did do is I watched the trailer to Sheriff Country,
right.
and man, like this looks like it could be
It looks
pretty
awesome, doesn't it? I watched it, but this is right up my street. It's just, and the music apparently is like really good. They've got a lot of kind of Americana music in the soundtracks and stuff like that. So this is definitely one for us, I feel.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for drama and action and anything that's kind of tough and gritty around the edges, and that's what this thing looks like. And so I'm excited to watch it tonight.
This is awesome. It's really good to see you. Fingers crossed for the road. It
Thank
just
you
looks
so
so
much.
good. I will be watching from the very first moment that it's on and cheering you on the whole time.
Thank you very
so when it's out, you're going to have to come back and have a chat with CountryLine so
would
that we
love
can
to.
find
Call me
out
back
all
anytime.
about it.
Yeah,
we
that'd be
will
great.
do. Adam, thank
Thank
you so
you so
much. We are here with the lovely Jenny Tolman.
Hello.
It's good to see you.
So good to see you too.
You look gorgeous.
So do you. I
As
love the
always.
fringe. I'm all about
Thanks.
fringe.
We're loving this. We're loving this. We're at the screening for Sheriff Country, which is very exciting. It's always nice to come
Yes.
for a screening like this.
It is. It makes you feel so fancy and special to get to
Right?
see it. I'm like, ooh.
And the Woolworth Theatre is really nice. Like, I
It's
think it's
beautiful.
perfect for something like this.
I have never actually gotten to be inside of here before. I've always driven by
Yeah.
it, and I've seen and heard all about it because Chuck Wicks is a good friend of mine who
Yeah.
owns this, and so
It's iconic.
I finally get to
yeah,
see it.
There you go. Well, it's good to see you. You are a friend of CBS because you are on the road.
I am. Dun dun dun.
This is so exciting, but it's that slightly annoying moment where we can't really talk that much about it
Yes.
because it's not out yet.
I know everything that happens, but I can't tell you.
Do you
No.
know who wins?
I cannot confirm or deny anything.
Fair enough. That is a very diplomatic answer. I like that. What's going on with you music-wise at the moment?
Yes, I just released a brand new single. It's called Maybe Next Month.
Mm-hmm.
It's very personal. I wrote it for my best friend. She's going through IVF right now, trying to conceive, and so
That's a tough journey.
It is. It's very, very tough, and so I've been walking by her side through that with her and her husband over these last few years, and just seeing all of what she's having to go through physically, emotionally, spiritually. I mean, everything. It tests every single part of you, and so this song is resonating so much with all these women who are going through the same thing, and giving them a voice, because it's something that a lot of people don't like to talk about because it's uncomfortable and nobody really knows what to say. So I'm just really grateful that it's being received so well, and that these women are getting to feel like they have a voice.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on everything. I
Thank
mean,
you.
we're super excited about the road. We always love it when you bring new music out anyway, and we're going to have to get you back in the studio and have a proper sit-down chat with you. But
Absolutely.
enjoy the screening this evening.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for having a chat with us.
Thank you for having me.